two ANC leaders in KZN's Moses Mabhida region being attacked last night. They were returning from a party meeting at the time. And let's get more on this now. We're joined on the line by ANC spokesperson in KwaZulu-Natal, Mdumiseni Ntuli. Mdumiseni, a very good morning to you and our condolences for your loss as well. We understand one of the party members killed, the other in hospital. What do you know about what exactly happened last night?
Thank you very much, and good morning to you and the listeners. What we got last night was that two of our comrades who were coming from an ANC branch elections meeting met people who shot at them. It was two female comrades, two ladies who are activists of the movement who were coming from the meeting. And we rushed into the scene. Unfortunately, one of the comrades was had already passed on when we arrived at the scene as the leadership of the province and the region. We were deeply sad by what happened yesterday, and we conveyed our sincere condolences to the family of our comrades. We are going to the family now to meet with them, to mourn with them, and of course we will also visit the one who sustained injuries that is also hospitalized in one of the hospitals around Pietermaritzburg. It's a very sad day for us. We are really concerned that a dark cloud continues to hover on top of our head as we march towards the local government elections.
Mdumiseni, do you know if these two party members had received any threats to their lives, any death threats before this happened?
No, we were not aware of any threat that might have been, that they might have received before they were shot yesterday. Perhaps when we go to the hospital later on this morning to meet the one who survived and hospitalized, we will get to know what happened. But both of them yesterday, the information we got from comrades who were with them in the meeting, was that they left there happily without any threat and without any difficulty, and they were walking to their home when they met the criminals who met at the other comrade and wounded the other one.
Are you aware of any tensions in the area where they live, any tensions with other parties or maybe intra-party tensions with other members in your party? We understand this region is in Pietermaritzburg. Do you know if they were experiencing any problems with anyone from within or outside the party? As
far as we know, in that particular ward, in particular Ward 15, there are no reported tensions. That is why these comrades, as I said, were our female comrades, and we were walking. They left the meeting of the ANC when it was already dark, and they were walking to their respective homes when the people who shot them came. So the information we have is that it's not a place where there was any fear of any kind, where there was any tension of any kind within the organization and also within the ward in general. So at the moment, we are really shocked and we are deeply saddened by what happened yesterday.
And we know that there have been major issues with candidate lists. We've seen also lots of protests coming out of KZN over this as well. Were these two women in any way linked to candidate lists? Are they candidates on any list for the local government elections?
The information at our disposal at the moment as the provincial leadership is that none of them had any direct link with the selection process. But when we get into the family and the leadership of the branch executive committee later this morning, in about half an hour from now, I'm quite certain that we will get much more details and understand if maybe one of them was serving in a screening committee or any of the specific committees that were responsible for the selection process.
All right. So for now, what do you believe? What is the feeling, Mdumiseni? You believe that it had something to do with politics or just a random crime?
Very difficult to attach to a particular context. But at the moment, we are shocked. We are deeply saddened by what has happened. And we are going there now with the MEC of Community Safety and Liaison, Comrade Ntuli Kaunda, so that we can give comfort to the family and ensure that the police also begin to do their work assisted by the community within that area.
And just looking at this incident, and it's not the first one in KZN, Mdumiseni, and of course around the country as well, do you think it's time to step up security around certain members?
Certainly, it's important that we ensure that the security of members of the ANC in particular in our province who seem to be a target during these days, that we would be calling on the law enforcement agencies to ensure that they step up their patrol in the evening and in the areas where it may be possible for anybody to kill another human being.
Okay, thanks very much for that. And once again, our condolences, ANC spokesperson in KwaZulu-Natal, Mdumiseni Ntuli.